And Jesus did say, let the children come to me, and so say I and Miss Karina, if all the children would come. And I apologize for the oops, I should have caught that, but it's been a week, you know? It's been a week. You all can come to the steps. I got to get something off the altar. Don't feel threatened by it, just because it involves a pitcher full of water. Look how he's grown. Good Lord. She did? Well, how come she didn't walk down them by herself now? Here she comes. Ah. Oh, I need to sit somewhere but not on the floor. Excuse me. I'm going to sit on the rail. Is that the rail? Good. Whew. Hey, Murph. How are you, little one? That's terrific. Hey, James, can you do me a favor and help me hold the bowl? Thank you. Now, I'm right here with that bowl. It's a little heavy, isn't it? Do you know the story of this bowl? This is a baptism bowl and a baptism pitcher, and my wife and I bought it when our first granddaughter was born. And I've used it to baptize a lot of people, but all but one of my grandchildren, because baptism is important. Today, we're going to talk about Jesus and his baptism, which was different than ours, but the grown-ups are here mostly about that. First, I want to ask you all, did you get what you asked for Christmas? You did? Your sister had it like this, and you had a little soft one. Did you really get what you asked for? Okay. All of you did? And we got Eli, so the rest of us did too, you know? It's neat to get what you want for Christmas, isn't it? When I was a child, my parents would ask us to make a list for Christmas, and I learned over time that whatever I wrote on that list would definitely not be under the Christmas tree. My brother and sister got what they put on their list, but I had apparently inadvertently asked for more than I should have gotten. Made me think of the Lord's Prayer we just did and this water. We use water to baptize with. I'm going to make a little, I'll tell you what, you keep it from falling off of my legs. Yeah. You got it? I'm going to pour some water in there. So we're remembering Jesus' baptism today. And the Lord's Prayer, one line in particular, made me think of the water that we use for life. And God uses for baptism. When we touch water as Christians, we have the opportunity to remember everything that God has done for us and everything that God asks of us. In the Lord's Prayer, there's one line. Have you all memorized the Lord's Prayer yet? No? Do me a favor. Don't. Instead, learn to read the words and what they mean. As you grow up, they'll mean different things. A lot of us were taught to memorize it, but sadly, when we say something from memory, we usually don't take the time to hear what we're really saying. For example, a part of the Lord's Prayer says, "Give us this day our daily bread." Give us today what we need to eat, right? But we seem not to hear it because even though that's all we're asking of God, we tend to expect more. We do not pray, "Lord, give us this day a month's worth of groceries." We do not pray, "Lord, give us our favorite things to eat." We do not pray, "Lord, can we have a freezer full of ice cream?" We simply say in trusting ways, "Lord, we know we belong to you and you've chosen us. So all we really need is the food today that we will need to be your people today for the cause of your church today. We know that we can trust that God will start over again the next day. But for today, all we need is our daily bread. How many times do you touch water in a day? You take a shower or a bath almost every day, I hope. Or in a swimming pool, right, when you go swimming. Or do you drink liquids? Yeah? So every time you drink a liquid, there's water in it, right? And let's see, do you blink your eyes? Yeah? Because every time you blink your eyes, there's water involved in that. In fact, most of your body is water, right? There's water everywhere, huh? Did you know that that means that every time we realize that water is nearby, we also can realize that God is with us, helping us, blessing us with a new day, reminding us that we are God's chosen if we accept the job, chosen not for our own selves, but so that we can help God bring Christ's love to the whole rest of the world. Every time it rains, we can remember God is with us. Every time, I don't know, we go to a drinking fountain or any time. Every time we're near someone else and we look in their eyes and see a wetness, we can remember we're with God and God is with us. And that is at the real core purpose of our baptism. Okay? So, let's see. Did that work? Did that work? How about that? How about that? Oh, Juniper. Oh, you just gave me a look. I'm not going to do it. Splash. You all can go back and wait for the choir to sing. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for looking at my back. See you later.